I'm Sotiria. I'm your positivity life coach, and this week's positivity challenge would be to try and understand that things cannot always go as fast as we want them to go. And maybe if things are going slower, maybe that's a plus for you. Let me explain. So I started thinking about how it was when we were young and we were learning the alphabet, and it was so difficult, it was so hard, yet none of us now remembers that it was so challenging to learn all the alphabet and then to try and read something. And we were reading aloud, reading again, reading poems, reading books. And it took us so long to reach from reading the alphabet, learning the alphabet, reading the alphabet, and then being able to read a book or even read a small passage, like a small paragraph. So if I go back to those moments, if I reflect back on that time, and if I can compare this to anything I'm learning today, it makes so much sense that it takes longer than anticipated to see results. So, for example, with emotional intelligence, sometimes, or most of the times, or many times, we cannot fully and easily understand our feelings, our emotions, and we cannot fully process and understand what's happening in front of us. Yet we're really harsh on ourselves and we don't really go back to understand that why is this happening? Maybe it's because we didn't really spend a lot of time to go back to the alphabet and understand that when this is happening, I'm feeling A. When this is happening, I'm feeling B. So then, when you have all these tools, you can then go back into your emotions and understand okay, today this is A, now this is B. Now I can go ahead and read this paragraph and be more emotionally intelligent. Or with anything else, like for example, a job. When we start a new job and we have zero idea what's happening, we feel everyone around us is far better, they know everything, and we just like there standing knowing nothing. It's the same thing that we need to spend a lot of time in the alphabet. We need to spend a lot of time in stage zero. And then once we've passed that stage zero, we can go ahead and go to stage one, stage two, stage three. Because if you remember, when you started reading, things were moving quicker than when you were learning the alphabet. So you were able to read quicker a paragraph, then quicker a longer passage, and then quicker a long book. But then when you were learning the alphabet, that felt like it was taking ages. But because we were young, we were used to things taking ages. So this is something that really commonly comes up on my sessions. Many of my clients feel that when they start something new, when they have a new goal, it just needs to be achieved tomorrow or yesterday. And we all forget, myself included, we all forget that in order to get to reading a long and big book, we need to first learn the alphabet. And as tiring and as boring as and unsexy as it sounds, that's the only sustainable way. Because if you don't read and learn the alphabet, then you'll not be able to read correctly. So maybe you will just be reading a book and have a complete different idea to what's happening. Would you want that to be in your job? And would you want that to be in your relationship? So this is this week's challenge. I'm looking forward to hearing all your stories. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.